What's up, y'all? This is Fluffy Black Barbie 89, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning right now. And I am finishing up my set of Jumbo Senegalese twist. Yes. I don't know if y'all saw my last video or not, but I recently did a set of micro Senegalese twist, and it came out so pretty that it inspired me to want some. And I'm not really the person to like real twist a lot, and I'm not the kind of person who likes to rock what everybody else is rocking. Which is why I stayed far away from Senegalese twist in the first place. But after I did my first set, I was like, that's really pretty. So if I want to do them, I'm going to do them my way. And my way is the Jumbo way. So it's a little mini tutorial. I'm going to just show y'all how I install mine. And I have one more left up here at the top. So let's get started. And I started on these yesterday afternoon, I believe, and worked on them until about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, like I stopped a lot during that process, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But I have one more left, and I've been using gel on them just to make it a little bit more slippery. So I'm applying the gel to the entire base of my hair, including my ends, help it blend well. And the gel that I'm using, it's not nothing special, some little rinky-dink gel. It's Sheen. See that right there? Y'all see that gel? But this is all I'm using, and this gel sucks, but it serves the purpose for the twist, so that's what I'm using. And of course, y'all know the only hair I use is the Bijouk or Bijork expression. Well, no, this is not Bijouk. This is X-Pressions. This is the original X-Pression hair that I am using, and I threw away the packaging, but the next time I buy some more, I promise I'll show you guys. But this right here is the original X-Pressions hair. Honestly, the difference between this and the Bijouk is pretty much no difference. It's not really a difference in it at all. But this one I can say is probably a little softer than the Bijouk. That's it. But I'm going to take this much hair. Right around here. Now I'm going to take a little bit more, because the whole purpose of me doing mine, of course, can't be jumbo unless you use jumbo size amounts of hair. And I cut the hair in thirds, and I stretched it. This is not really the length that I wanted, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it on each side, and I'm going to pull it, so it gives me a little bit more length. And then from there, I go down along each side and pull whatever excess is at the bottom so it doesn't fall out. Now, the way I do mine, a lot of people do the 2-strand method. I can do that way, but for me, personally, I don't like how it looks. I don't think it looks neat enough, especially when you're doing your parts big. Now, the smaller you do them, then that works. But honestly, I don't care for that method. That's just my opinion, but I can do either way. I just prefer to braid it in than twist, because I think it holds a lot longer and it lasts a lot longer as far as your style goes. So I'm taking it, I separated it into thirds, third leg in the middle, 2 ends on the side. And you're going to start it just like you would a box braid. I'm trying to get that. Or corn roll. You grab the hair between your fingers. Keep it as close to the scalp as possible. And you just thread it through your fingers. Pull all the way through the ends. Close to the scalp as possible. And just braid. Now, the whole me doing it this way is so that it'll stay. I'm not trying to make it look like I'm braiding my hair. That's not the concept at all. So And then I flip it over, and then from there, separate it into two, and you begin twisting. Now, you all know that when you do the Senegalese twist, you're supposed to twist each individual strand and then wrap them around each other. I'm going to get a little gel on my finger. You see that? And I'm twisting as I twist down. See? I'm doing it in slow motion. Twist each one, then twist. Twist each one, and then twist. Twist each one, and then twist. See that? Can I do it a little bit slower for y'all? Twist each one, and then twist it around. Alright, I'm going to speed it up because I'm so ready to be done. And of course, you always want to pull through the hair as you go along so it doesn't get tangled at the bottom. And if you want, grab a little bit more gel. It makes it easier for you. Now, some people like to use gel throughout the whole base of the twisting process, and you can do that. This gel sucks, like I said, so instead of it helping you actually grip the hair, it makes your fingers actually slide off of it, so it can interfere with your rotation as you're twisting it along the actual twist itself. So just keep that in mind. So I'm going to use a little bit. It helps more so when it starts to get tacky along the ends. And I'm twisting. Alright, now when I get to the ends, I take a little section of it, like this, and I take it, wrap it around my thumb, and tie it off. And do this one more time. Now, the only reason why I do that is because I found with this expression kind of hair, it tends to, even no matter how tight you twist it, sometimes it can unravel. So I just do that for extra security. Now, the style is pretty much done, but what I have to do is I have to go dip and seal the ends in hot water. And when I do that, I'll be back to let y'all see the actual finished result. Alright, stay tuned, y'all. Alright, y'all, and I'm done officially with my hair. This is the finished look. I just got done dipping in my hot water, so it's still kind of wet. I didn't show y'all that because it's pretty much self-explanatory. Put some water in a pot, boil it, dip your hair in it. Simple. That's it. If you want to see how I do it, then let me know. But this is it. Finished look. And I did a center part. Not because of any particular reason. Just because that's how I parted my hair when I got ready to do it. And I used, and of course the color is the number 1. And then I used number 130. Which is that little blast of color you see in there. Most of it is in the back. That's where most of the color is. But how I braided it is I separated it into 6 sections. 2 sections in the back, 2 sections in the middle, and then 2 sections in the front. Yesterday I worked on my hair from about 1 o'clock until 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, it may seem like it's a long time, but it really wasn't. Between that time I was actually working on my hair, I took maybe 4 or 5 breaks. One of those breaks lasted like 3 or 4 hours. I was just pretty much lollygagging because it took me maybe 45 minutes to an hour just to finish 1/4 in the back, which was really fast. And I'm like, okay, it's not going to take me that long to do this style, so I'm just going to take my time with it and just lollygag around. I would have been done with it in no time, but altogether, if I calculated all the time it took me, plus not including breaks, it would take me about 5.5 hours to complete the whole thing. And that included me also, I didn't pre-stretch my hair before I started doing my hair, which took a lot of time as well. If I would have had the hair already pre-stretched, which I plan to do, but with a 1-year-old, it's kind of not feasible to try to pre-plan stuff. But if I would have already stretched my hair before time, it probably would have took me about 4 or 5 hours to do the whole thing. But I didn't, so I had to stretch as I went. And this is not the Bijou collection. This is the original X-Pressions collection hair. I promise you guys I will find a piece of that hair somewhere and I will show you guys. But I used 3 packs of those, almost the whole 3 packs. From the 3rd pack, I have just maybe a little hair left. This is how much hair I have left out of the 3rd pack. And I cut the hair, I cut each pack into thirds. Excuse me, tongue-tied, y'all, it's late. I cut each pack into thirds and stretched it, of course. So I used a full pack of the 1B30 and I used a full pack of the 1B, of the number 1, sorry. And then just that little bit left. So pretty much I used 3 packs. If you're using just regular packs of regular Canacolon hair, it's pretty much the equivalent of 9 packs of hair. Yeah. 3 times 3 is 9. So yeah, 9 packs. But hey, it don't feel like I got 9 packs. And surprisingly, these are really light. They're not as heavy as my box sprays normally are. But they turned out really pretty. Get y'all close up of it. I still need to go through it and what do you say, trim the fuzzy bits off. But it's not really that many. But they turned out really pretty, y'all. What do y'all think? And I'm not the one to do twists, but these look real nice. Show you this side. And of course, they're the jumbo ones, so I did them pretty big. But I wanted the more twist look than braids. But I wanted to braid it down enough to where I knew it would be in. But just a look at the hair. It turned out really good. But and the length is just shot of the length. The length is right there. Length is a little bit past boob. So let's say almost waist length. And I don't know, y'all. I was so trying not to get these to be waist length because it seems like nowadays, no matter what style I do, no matter how much I try to cut the length down, it always ends up being this length. And I don't know if the Poetic Justice braids just got me into this length or what. But I think the next time I do this or any other hairstyle, I'm probably going to cut them into 4s. That way it'll fall like right up here, which is where I wanted it to fall. But I ain't complaining. It still looks cute. It's still pretty fresh, so I'm not going to move it around too much. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Give you one last look at the twist. But if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, please, y'all. Okay? Thank you. But thanks for giving me your time. Catch y'all later. Bye.